I test everything out. I make sure everything's working. I do super ultra uber tests, even testing to make sure that my sounds are making sounds. And what do? Fucking forget to open my camera. Addendum. The fuck is up with my sound? The image for my theme not showing up. Yep. So, small confession. As Coda makes her way out of the room. Small confession. I do have the Legacy of Kain remasters a few times. And I maybe have been playing Soul River 1 on my lunches. And a little bit yesterday after work. Oh my god. A, it's pretty. B, it's really nice being able to switch back and forth between the old and new graphics just to see, just because. The map is really helpful. And oh my god, you can now see whether or not you've picked up all the little doodads in an area once you've been there. Like, as soon as you walk in, it'll be like, if you pull up the map, it'll say, there are this many of this and this many of this. So nice. Anyways. OMG. I had all kinds of super weird dreams last night. Super weird. Oh yeah, we have to go and talk to him.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favorite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Darth Tory just subbed for 6 months. Yay.
Holy shit. I mean, it's impressive enough with Lunix with the 30 months, realizing that that's how long I've been an affiliate. With you, that basically means that we were reintroduced 6 months ago. And that time is flying because I didn't realize that it was that long ago. Like that's crazy.
True what I'm hearing.
Is what true what you're hearing? Okay, you're up here.
The men of the rock were carting off.
Yes, holy fucking A. Can I call? Yes, I can. Wrong one.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes, I expect that's why there's so many soldiers and...
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the...
Get on the chocobo to get off of the chocobo to get back on the chocobo.
Back to the stables, girl.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabrics!
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
There are times where I wish I could turn off the, like, living world sounds.
Basin pots! Holes in basin! Hanging lanterns! Keep the darkness from your...
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
what it is about Square and making jump and interact the same fucking button.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
And there's the Lunix. Hi, Lunix. You missed it.
We'll be able to get what's owed us.
Darth put in his announcement. He's been
Silver
a subscriber for 6 months.
needed
Like, holy
to a
shit.
silken softness.
My carpets have pride of place.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
For
I
stabbing.
hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you.
Makes him a journeyman.
What would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Because Clive does a lot of carving. I apparently have a bad cough. Alright, let's see here. No more side quests? No? Just main quest. Okay, fine.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The juiciest meat from Green's Head.
Excuse me again.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Sweet incense. Wak wak candle.
Before I go, what business would anyone have coming over here? Poking around.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang.
Anything I can interest you in?
She's got elixirs now.
Go with Gilbert.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Let's go.
Can you imagine riding a bird that big? The chocobos are bigger than an ostrich. Probably about the size of an elephant bird. Which, by the way, was a real bird that they are considering figuring a way to bring back. Really?
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Looks more like Drake's maw.
Hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert, you'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. you would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
A couple of thoughts really quick. I hope. Yay. First, Byron mentioned his counting house, which made me think of a line from The Last Unicorn. The king is in his counting house, counting out, counting out, counting. That kind of like stuck in my head for a second there. And then the back and forth where Clive calls Byron uncle and Byron calls Clive nephew. One of my uncles used to get really, not like angry, but like joking upset when I would call him uncle and then his name. And he would go, "If you keep calling me that, I'm going to call you Niece Katie." To this day, he's still the one uncle I can't drop the uncle. All my other uncles by their first name, no problem, but not that one. Well, I mean, I guess I call him by his first name, but he's always got the honorific in front of it. Or I consider those honorifics. It's not a real hand, Kupka.
Fuck! Why do they still hurt?
It's called Phantom Pain.
Got a rat done to me.
Cut off your hands?
Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart!
With what?
You, limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human
And then died.
She did.
And then died.
Benedicta. Benedicta. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
I hate the Titan fight.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
If this was the Wheel of Time, I would have called that thing a Trolloc.
Orcs. Did the Royalists bring them from Ash? Are the Beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us. With me, Torgal.
There's no way to not get spotted. I've tried.
Over here! This one. This one.
Okay, Faye, you do not need to poke every wall. You have poked every wall multiple times.
We've taken over the entire mine.
That's okay, we'll take it back.
So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Wrong button.
This one.
Damn it.
Over here. Go for this one. Sickle. This one. Torgal, kill. Sickle. This one. All yours, Torgal. It's over.
Never even got it to stagger.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
Go for it. Attack. Go for it. Sickle. Go for it. Now, Torgal. This one. Get him.
Yeah, we're not even halfway through this process and we're already at 5.
All yours, Torgal. It's over.
Stop pressing square.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
Nah, it's the way in. Door? They have a cave troll.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
Attack! Kill!
Ow.
It's over.
That actually went okay. And that's not a door, right? Oh, that is a door. Not that button! Please don't do the wrong lever thing. It's very loud. It's probably the loudest of all of the, I need to fix it. It's there. But, it's
By the flames.
very loud.
Come on, Toggle.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me, Toggle. Get him. Now, Toggle! This one. Get him. This one.
Damn it.
This one. All yours, Torgal.
It died. I was gonna say, it's such a waste using that. But, you know, whatever.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Mythos.
I don't like that enunciation.
Did the orcs do this too?
I'm not really trying to poke my head. I'm looking for potions. Okay, good. Oh, shit.
More of them. Time to fight.
That was kind of sort of semi-unexpected.
All yours, Torgal. This one. Stay down.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Kind of for you. Okay. Shit. What did the poocher do? Da-da-da-da. That puppy want a treat? Coda. Coda. What did the pupper do? Doodle la poocher do. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. There is. Mama said the magic word. You go come over here and get the treats? Yeah. Oh, we got a wagged tail, too. Such a wagged tail. A waggy. Yeah, it is. It's a very waggy tail. You look a bit of Mama? I love you, sweetie. You look at everybody over here? Oh, goodness, you go talk to them, too? Really? Oh, okay. I was not expecting her to talk to everybody. Is you that good girl? You are. Yeah? Oh, my. Really? You look at the mom again? You want this? Well, look at Mom. Pupper. Hi. Get the treat? You do? Okay. That's it. That's now. Oh my goodness. The pets. Get this paw. I'm going to get it. You ready? Mom's going to get the paw. Blocking the mama from getting your paw. I have to go get this paw. Ready? Mama go get the paw. I shouldn't get the... I'm not allowed to get the paws. Mama 5. Yeah. I love you. You know that, huh? Give me 5. Oh, cool. I'll make sure she gets some time on the screen. I get a bunch of interaction. I go get you. Get that. I shouldn't? That Mama shouldn't get the puppy? I shouldn't get it, you? You are a good girl, Coda. Yes, you are. You are a very good girl. No, we has had a lot of treats just now. You got 2 more sets coming. No, you gotta wait like 50 minutes. Nope, gotta wait. Can't even trick her into booping herself again. Ow. I staggered it and killed it at the same time.
Over here! It's over!
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima? No mistakes.
Over here! Go for it!
No one asked you for your demi. Just saying. That's not the door. This door on the side is the door.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal. Just what I needed. That had better be the last of them.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
You get away from her!
Aside from knowing that it's not us for a fact, that's the wrong us. The eyes weren't blue.
I'll kill you, Rasputin! What?
Oh shit, he's priming. Not now.
Did you honestly think what's going to happen, Clive? We didn't come here for the Mother Crystal.
Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
don't like this fight. In part because it's a multi-part fight.
No. Come on then.
I'll give you a comparison for size. Titan is fucking huge. Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I! Can't remember if this is block or attack.
Let's give this a try.
Damn. Nope, wrong one. That was supposed to be a block.
What the hell has he done?
It's a good thing there's not a lot of habitation around Drake's Fang.
Found to help me. It's do or die! I'm coming, Kuka!
Damn. Ow. Ow. I fucking... I have never figured out how to block and or otherwise get around all the environmental shit. That was supposed to be a block. I think I hit it. You're the one who's hurt. 5. Ow. Way to misjudge what you're supposed to be doing, Faye. I've mentioned I hate this fight, right? Damn it. Finally.
Heads up, Hugo! Your time is past! And this game is over!
Did I mention this fight is in stages? God damn it.
From the Mother Crystal. If you can do it.
So can I. Not gonna lie, the first time through this fight, probably a 2-hour fight. No! That's right there for it. Like I said, we didn't go looking for the Mother Crystal. We came for Kupka. Just happened to deliver the Mother Crystal to us.
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope. Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah! Terence,
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance Ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Sorry, I had to entertain the pupperdo while waiting for the cutscenes to end. So that we could do treats. Hey, Mama Fat? Yeah? What's happening? Look at it, Mama. Hey, look. Oh. Hey, look at Mom. Right? For the fact that it was at an odd angle, and so my back hurts a little bit. But otherwise, her would have leaved it. I'd have got her over, and then her would have leaved it, and then I'd have had to call her back, and she'd have been like, Mom's a liar. That cute pupperdo. Look at this cute pupperdo. I get them ears. Game's just getting good. I'm hungry again. Let's see here.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
What ways need
There are 2 mother crystals left on the map. The one in Waloed and the one on Twinside.
What became of Kupka? Why haven't we heard anything?
if the state of our coffers is anything to go by.
That is not the name he's going by, like, in town. Apples, tack. Yeah, we haven't gotten anything new. And for anybody wondering why somebody might play the game multiple times, one of the things that you can do
What do you want?
is you can take items that you've already got. Excuse me. And if you've got 2 of them, you can forge an improved one. I got 2 of any of you, so I can make my point.
Don't waste my time.
Yep, no, that one's already 2.
Bring me
That one's also 2.
I'll think about it.
No, I don't have any that are... that I have duplicates of, that are able to be leveled. But yeah, you can take them and level them up, which is handy. From playthrough to playthrough, you keep all the stuff that you have. So eventually you're able to upgrade all your stuff.
Is it business or pleasure?
9/3? Does that not need anything?
Finished, are you?
Yep. There are new hunts available. Maybe we'll do hunts the rest of the night.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You're staring at blueprints for a ship. Alright, well. You could have saved yourself the trouble and just looked at the map. Yeah, shut up. Alright. So I'm not going to advance the story. I'm going to look at the names of the hunts that are available. And then we're going to do some hunts. I'm actually going to write them out on the chat so that I have something to reference. Oops. I've done it the hard way. Like a whole bunch of times. The hard way is also 10 times longer. And I'm not looking to spend 10 years trying to do this all again. I mean, I can always scroll up.
Ready, go? Faster!
Ah, shit. Okay, that's fine. You got a ways to go yet. You gotta remember, I have the OBS chat, which is longer than the Twitch chat. Really? Are we gonna bark at? She's already had her treat. You weren't paying attention.
Well, Clive, it looks like you're gonna need an even bigger sword. slow. Attack! Over here! All yours, Torgal. Let's try. Over here.
I've wasted this entire stun. Ow, ow.
This one. All yours, Torgal.
Oh, nice. Nah.
It should have stayed in its shell.
Oh yeah, I had to scroll a little bit earlier. Brains. Wonderful brains. I can see one of the hunts right here. It's not the one I came here for, but it's the one I'm gonna do.
Ready, go? Faster!
At least I don't think it's the one I came here for. Yeah, no, this is the
Straight
Nine of
home now.
Knives. Not a bad opening salvo.
And so do I. Come. Let us feast on your flesh.
No, let's not feast on my flesh. Let's feast on yours.
Days are over.
Damn you. I say no to poison mist. Actually, Darth's been kind of quiet all night.
Get him. Go for it. This one.
There he goes. I'm semi-surprised you didn't go with an LGD. Yep, indeed. No one is obligated to dangerous. Yeah. Oh man, my brain. Over there. No. East of the fields of Corvana. Where are the fields of Corvana? That is far too far, so we have to be going this way then.
Run like the wind.
Watch me run into one of the other ones on my way. Okay. Eastern side.
No need to ride from here.
Not what I was looking for, but okay.
Attack! Sick him! Go to him! This one. Come on. Fly,
I think I remember where now. I've said that before and been wrong. Indeed. As was stated above, there is no obligation to even be watching, let alone chatting. I just like having people here. I think it's more interesting if I'm not sitting here in silence playing a video game. Okay, not really silence. I chat at the game, but I have a tendency to say the same things over and over and over again because they say the same things over and over and over again.
They don't look happy.
They're insects. How are you interpreting their emotions? I'm not even sure they have emotions. These things can't be staggered. I have a giant library of audiobooks, and most of the games that I want to play have story, so it's not really conducive to play a game and listen to an audiobook. I suppose I could do it while playing V Rising. V Rising doesn't really seem to have any story. It is also definitely not a game that I will ever stream. It's not the kind of game that I feel would benefit from something like that.
Let's go.
I'm not sure if the one I'm thinking of right now is open. Might not be. Oops. That's a cavern. That's a curl. Ooh, it's an angry curl.
That'll do, girl.
There's one over here. Where are you? Oh, he isn't here yet. She couldn't come in here because it's a town. And a hill, soul stingers, nine of knives. Kermalkin is this one. Which is in a place called the Cattery. That was not what I was trying to do.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Yep.
Time to fight.
No, it's not. It's time to run.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
I came here to fight a big cat, and I'm fighting a bunch of wild dogs.
And then there was one. Over here!
I can't really listen to anything with words in it while I'm working. And I can't listen to two stories at once. So it makes me trying to enjoy my second favorite thing. Well, I guess technically it used to be actually reading books. I was an avid reader. To the point where my dad actually had to take my books away because I wasn't doing schoolwork. But now there's too much stuff. Like I used to at one point, I think the reason I started doing audiobooks was so I could knit and read at the same time. I am not a good knitter. I can knit and I can purl. But I can only do those in whole lines.
Too bad, was it, Torgal?
I can't do fancy smancy stuff like cable knit anything. Oh, this one's in Rosaria. Oh, excuse me.
Faster!
'Cause I couldn't knit and read. But I could knit and listen to an audiobook. And knitting and listening to audiobooks turned into knitting and watching shows. I don't know. It's become a whole thing. I still have a membership to Audible.
Back to the stables, girl.
I have quite the collection of audiobooks, including audiobooks for books that I own the books of. I am not stopping to fight you. There he is. It doesn't look like he has the whole world on his shoulders.
Relic of the fallen. Oh, it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
Ow!
All yours, Torgal.
That's better.
Kill!
Nice try.
Over here!
This one.
I think in some strange way, God, which ancient teacher of rhetoric was it who thought books were evil, or the written word in general? Was it Plato or Socrates? One of them. didn't like the written word because it was making people stupid.
Get him.
Because originally the way you learned was you memorized everything. You memorized the story. Everything was spoken word. And I feel like to some extent he would actually appreciate audiobooks.
This one.
Back to sleep with you.
My dad's problem with my reading habit was that I would read fiction, predominantly fantasy or paranormal, over whatever I was supposed to be reading for school. So, like, as a for instance, books I was assigned to read in high school and never actually really did. To Kill a Mockingbird. I read parts of it. I hated it. Too close to reality, and it had a word in it that, as a child, I was taught no one should ever say, and even in the context of when the book was written, yada yada, I couldn't. The Grapes of Wrath.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The fuck else did we read for 20th century
Here's
American
everything we've
literature?
received and everything promised. All yours.
Oh, another for English 10 core. The Great Gatsby. I fucking hated that. Also, I do not like that English teachers try to ascribe things to what the author thought about what they wrote. Especially for things where they can't have asked the author.
Well, you see, what they were really saying was that the glasses on the billboard across that was God.
How do you know? What makes you say that was God? Shut the fuck up. I mean, there's 9 minutes left, and all I have left to do is the fucking story. I guess I can buy some stuff.
What became of Kupka? Why haven't we heard anything?
End the gaming a little bit early and give Coda her treats. Dargle, Poppy! I wish we could give you treats when we're in the hideaway.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
You're the one talking to me.
Go on, then. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. I thought I used a freaking stone skin too. Apparently I didn't.
Finished, are you?
I guess.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Well, no surprises there. Was the same after Drake's breath.
Why are we just using glyphs? Especially as transitions. They don't actually make transitions. I'm very much looking forward to playing that on stream. But first we have to do this one, then we will do these two, and then we will go to the PC version of Defiance because it's not available on PlayStation. And then we'll come back over here and see if Blood Omen 2 is any good on the PlayStation, because it kind of sucks on PC for a lot of reasons. And then after we get done with all of the Legacy of Caning, then we have to decide what else to do. I don't know why I turned off the PlayStation. I can usually like do a little bit gaming after stream before I go to bed while I'm watching a thing. Go to McPupperduda. I can hear you panting over there. Does a puppy want a treat? You smell that? As soon as I open the container, I can smell this. It smells a little bit like barbecue and a little bit like smoke, which I guess could be considered part of barbecue. Coda Pupperdo. Sorry, not shouting in your guys' ears. I am so sorry. Coda! You gonna come over here and get a treat? Time for treatses. You gonna come over here and show us you are ready for treats? Yeah, come here. Hey, you big goof. Funny, I give her typically at least 3 of those bits of liver every day. And you gave me those, what, back in August? Somewhere in there? Oh, okay. There's still quite a few of them left. Like I said, I give her at least 3, especially on days when I'm streaming. All right, Pupper the Duda. For a bonus treat that Mom has not yet pulled out, you tell everybody good night? Good girl. We can have a bonus treat. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I appreciate y'all. Sleep tight. Don't let the Fae bite. And we will see you guys in the next stream. Also, the Linux secret. You scrolling chat like that was actually good for my metrics. Good night.